officially hit 1,000 miles. Now, to celebrate, I think I deserve some coffee. That's right. What can be more commemorative than hitting 1,000 miles in front of a Dunkin'? Hey. Uh-oh. Looks like I need to get some gas. Need gas, need gas, need gas.
I'm not expecting you to understand where the bus is at, but this bus stop. Wait, right?
Right down that way.
Down this way?
Yep, it stops.
Follow when you ride?
Huh?
You follow your ride?
Yep. Take it easy. Well guys, now that I'm at 1,000 miles, I feel like I can tell you what I actually like about this bike. I've ridden it quite a bit, and the transition going from a cruiser to this bike, I was nervous about a couple things. One was my size as a person. I'm 5'6" and I got short little legs. I was nervous that me sitting on the actual bike, I wouldn't be able to touch as well, and I wouldn't be able to feel as comfortable on it as I did the cruiser. The cruiser, I could sit on it flat-footed and kind of move it around as I pleased. One thing that I misjudged when I actually got that is that this weighs 410 pounds. That Magna weighs 550. I can throw this thing around like nothing because it's so light. It's not a problem at all, you know. So with that said, I don't think there's any problems moving. If you're somebody that's debating on getting a sport bike and you're used to driving cruisers, don't be nervous about your size. I mean, unless you're a midget, I mean, no offense to midgets, but 3-foot people can't ride this thing. Not without some fancy riding gear, let me tell you. But I was nervous about my size, you know, getting on this. I see a lot of other people do it, but it doesn't mean it's going to make me feel comfortable. I took my time when I got this. I didn't go out there and just open it up and treat it like, you know, I've been riding it right from the get-go. So when you get one of these, take your time. The other thing I was worried about is riding position. I wasn't really used to riding a sport bike, so I was worried. I heard everybody saying they're uncomfortable and whatnot, so I took my time with that too. And you know, the biggest thing was the back problems. I got, you know, my back sat there and hurt the first little bit I drive. Then I went online and I did some research, and I found out just the way you ride a sport bike, you got to change it. On a cruiser, you sit on your ass and you just kind of relax, and your back takes the most of the weight. On a cruiser, you got to pinch your legs up against the gas tank. Let me tell you, that's a workout. You never really see big guys riding sport bikes. Now I know why. You're doing crunches the whole time you're riding this thing. I mean, as long, you know, as soon as I put the weight on my back, that's when my back starts to hurt a little bit. Other than that, I'm doing, you know, I got my legs pinched, I'm fine. So those are two things. Don't be worried about your being short or anything like that, and don't worry about riding position. Once you get it, you get it. I mean, the reason I like my cruiser is because riding around, if I'm going to go like traffic or something like that, then yeah, the cruiser is definitely the way to go, because stop and go, you're kind of supporting yourself on a sport bike. But if you're going to be going non-stop, like if I'm going to go out into the mountains or whatnot, then I'll take this bike, because I can really whip it around, and as long as I'm moving, I'm fine. It's when I stop that really bugs me. You know what bugs me? That bugs me. Let me fix that. I fixed it. It's better. Alright, now that I fixed that problem, so my back bothers me, and, you know, that bothered me, I should say. Now it doesn't, so now I'm a lot better. The other thing is handling the bike, the power, everything. On a cruiser's a lot more forgiving when you're riding it. If you sit there and, you know, give it too much gas coming out of a corner, you're not going to really wipe out like you can on this thing. Take your time. That's what I did. I didn't try to impress anybody. I didn't go out there and open this throttle up. These bikes will bite you. And what I mean bite you, I mean is if you, like down here, as soon as I hit 7,000, that's this bike's happy zone. Once you get into that happy zone, then you notice you're going to get into an issue. If you stay down low, it's very comfortable around town. I'm not going to hurt myself around town by keeping the RPMs low. So if you're nervous, keep it below 7,000 until you get used to handling the bike. But so that's my main thing. I just wanted to hit that. I'm very, very pleased with this bike. I'm glad I bought it. The Magna, I love that bike to death. I'm not getting rid of that one either. But I just wanted to get you guys a quick post that this thing, you know, I really enjoy it. So for any of you that are out there that are thinking about getting one of these bikes and have any questions, comment below. I'll be more than happy to either put a secondary video up explaining how to do something or walk you through what I did. But the other thing is too, before I go, don't go to a dealership and sit on one of these and think that's how it feels. They feel completely different when riding it. So if you can't ride one, you know, you're gonna have to figure out something. Do I want to chase them? I can't. Racing stripes on a Mazda. So this one goes out to MW. You know who you are. Figured you like that. A little bit of racing stripes in there. Give him a thumbs up. What the? Now there's a Mazda behind me. Being surrounded by Mazdas.